Good morning, all. I have no idea who's trying to get through to me on the phone, but they'll have to wait. I'm just going to start scrolling down. It looks like some of you dive straight in here with some things that I really ought to be taking a look at. Subrojit, welcome. Yeah, sorry about the bad attempt earlier. I'm really struggling with the technology lately. In fact, the last two interviews I've tried have gone horribly wrong. I managed to chop off half of David Oxley's recorded interview and lose his voice completely. And I then managed to lose a whole really interesting interview with Snekatoshi. So maybe I'll just stick with rambling on myself for a while. But without further ado, let's go straight over to object.com. I probably am going to need to unlock my wallet. On Subrojit, you've done a very interesting little collage, photo collage. This photo would have looked good on its own, but it's even better with a little bit of imagination applied. Wait a second. Let me reject that. I've already got one of these. Subrojit, pass me something else. I already picked this one up. Elfland from Bahar for 3 Tez. That's amazing. This is exactly what I want to see. It's really efficient when you just give me the link to the direct work. I know that's not what they recommend, but it's what I recommend because it makes for a very brisk and efficient buy stream. This is a beauty. Thank you very much, Bahar. I hope you can all hear me okay. Yeah, this probably works even if you can't, but I like to have a bit of a ramble. I'm squeezing this in. It's been a long time since I've done a buy stream. I'm squeezing it in because my wife's at the gym. The rest of the family haven't woken up yet, and I'm squeezing it in before I've got real work starting at 10 o'clock with a conference call, followed by almost back-to-back work. So I thought, why not just do this very quickly? HB Varun, this is a great. You have a knack of capturing wildlife in an extremely attractive way, HB. Thank you for showing me this. And I don't have one of these, so here we go. I still haven't seen anyone else doing this, and I'm not saying that to boast. I'm just saying that I would find it fascinating to watch while someone collected my work live. This is one that isn't, it's not linking directly to the thing, is it? This is just reposting something, which means I've got to go through and then reverse back. This is breaks the flow a little bit, and I haven't got one of these, but it's a very nice watercolor. Let me go back here and see where I get back to. Yeah, all right, 40. Wow, up to 40. Probably when I've got 100 responses, I'm probably going to lock the responses. And the reason for that is I don't want to leave people. I don't want to. This could go on forever. This is infinite if I let it be. But by the time I've got to 100, there's probably I'll be spent up. As you can see, I've got about 300. I've got less than that, 245 now. I can definitely keep 20 people happy at sort of $10 each. If everyone goes for 15, it'll be a fewer than that. Innocent from Alina. Have a lovely day. You too, Alina. This is very atmospheric. And you're right, Innocent is not an intuitive caption for this one. It's a very pretty picture. Arjit Mondal, 12 Tez. what looks like a bird of prey over the moon. Now, I don't know if this is confected, whether this is photoshopped, or whether you actually managed to catch this. Either way, it's a great shot. Betty Najafi. Betty always comes up with something very interesting, and this is no exception. Sort of almost impressionist charcoal work. 20-minute charcoal study from a life model. Yeah, very interesting. My absolute favourite, in case you haven't seen me collect these, absolute favourite type of physical artwork is probably the hyper-realistic charcoal and pencil works that we see from people like Douillet. And also, I love the pencil art from Gelfi, the blue pen artist, not pencil, biro. Now he's moved on to coloured biros, but it still has a great feel to it. Something going on with this in terms of confirmation in the Tez wallet. So I'm just going to close this out and try to go in again. Tez, or at least the Temple wallet, does sometimes have these little glitches, and 9 times out of 10, if you just go back to the start and try again, then it all works itself out. Let's see what sort of notifications I've got coming in. Oh, Sadegg, Wolverine, Sadegg minted an NFT. One Day in the City of the Dead, Reflection of Chaos. Do you know what I think I should do? Just while we're waiting for this to sort itself out, let's have a quick look at my collections. Anyone who's wanted to look at my collection, if you have a look at my, here comes the confirmation for that. If you're interested in seeing how things have changed over the last 3 years, come on, how many times do I need to confirm this? Hope I haven't bought 3 of these things. I think I probably should just reject that last one. Okay, if you want to see how things have changed over the last 3 years, go to my what things I've collected, what I own, and then just sort it by oldest. And you'll see that it goes back to the very first things that I collected by people who have basically disappeared now. Unknown, NFT.Zetez, Infinite Vibes, Invader 303, I think, has come back again. Ruben Fro is still very popular, very active. Kush Meta Mushrooms has morphed a lot of times, but is still around. Lucius Fellimus. Some of these are great pictures, and the people have just backed out. Here's something from Noeels, a very early version of a Noeels picture. But there are some fantastic bits of work here. They haven't really increased in price since 2001, apart from this Tantan Firefly, which has got a floor price of 2,000 Tez now, and best offer is 26. I never feel tempted to sell my Tez things because the offers that I get for them are so appallingly low. Look at this 3D Ninja piece. 3D Ninja is still around, and I've been collecting them since 2021. Fabulous pieces. Have a browse. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. Anyway, let's get back to where we were and go. Oh, Giovanni Cingolani. This looks like sea defences of some sort, or like sea forts. A little bit scary and brutalist architecture, anyway. Monochrome number 3. Okay, I don't have one of those, so let's dive right in. Let me see how many people have 378 views, 88 responses. Okay, I said when that gets to 100, I'm going to lock the responses. Anyone that I don't get to, I'll try to get back to over the next couple of days. Happy shopping, Mark. Out and about photography. This is one of my photographers who's a real friend. We've collaborated on drops on Nifty Gateway in the past, and always takes some spectacular shots. One edition for 5 Tez. That's amazing. This looks like a street party of some sort. But no, if I'm not mistaken, this is the streets of Edinburgh. Yep, the Royal Mile. Tour guides on the Royal Mile. Happy memories of some holidays up there. I can't say the sun always shone, but one of my favourite places to take a break. Subrojit, now maybe this time Subrojit, it's one I haven't already bought. Yep, 22 editions at 12. A great action shot. You must have had a fantastically fast shutter speed to catch this, or it is a very slow flying bird. I don't really know much about photography, but as the saying goes, I know what I like. And Subrojit brings the fire every time. Tina, 2 editions left at 17 Tez. That's slightly above what I said, so let's not push the envelope just now. Arachelius, we did a collab with Arachelius where I supplied the text and he did a great illustration, the 4D chess Masters of the Universe, which I think is still waiting for its first sale. I would have got one, but because I'm a collaborator, I can't actually buy it. So go and somebody do me a favor, pick up a 4D chess thing, which is an Arachelius and Sourcebook collaboration, and then maybe I can buy it from you on secondary. But I can't do that while nothing's been sold. Apana Mondal. Now this looks similar to something I bought already, but let's just take a look and see whether I already have one. No, this is a new one. Chilika Lake in India. Very nice. I think because we've got so many responses, it may be just about time to go and lock them. So apologies if you didn't make the cut. And if you did make the cut, I will definitely try 103. This is a great time to change who can respond. Change who can reply. Only me. So thank you everyone who's participated. Got 487 views. Got 400 views on the live stream. That's great. There's not many people doing live streams. I'm not in competition with anyone at the moment. They're not very discoverable. You know, I've done a few dozen of them now, and they're not terribly discoverable. It's a bit like articles. It's a great feature, but they haven't made the most of it. They haven't made it easy for people who aren't following you to find you by accident. And the same is true of articles. All right, enough rambling. Let's scroll on down. And we've got this elf. Ooh, this is nice. Yalim Vural. Unless I'm mistaken, this might be a new friend. Straight today, I don't see the link for this. And it's a 1 of 1. Probably going to be, well, I can't do anything with that, sorry. 1 of 1, it's probably going to be more than 15 Tez anyway. 1 Tez for this thing from Mossio. Wow. It's borderline not safe for work. And it's an open edition. I'm going to go for it. I like the open editions. I haven't tried actually minting anything with them. But you got 29 of these, now 30 of these done. So congratulations, Mossio. Denise, one of my favourites. Fantastic use of light. Really one of my favourite AI artists for the longest time. Again, a veteran of back in the day when we used to pop up on Nifty Gateway. Now, this was the one that you showed me. This is the one I'm going to go for, and it's a 1 of 1 for 9 Tez. How amazing is that? Let's get rid of a few tabs because this is getting out of hand up here. Okay, what's next? Galara, Neon Muse, Story of Lost Love. Now, I don't think I know Galara. Excuse me if I'm mistaken and we've interacted before, but this is a nice little bit of glitch art. Normally, I'm not a big fan of glitch art, but I do like this one. And welcome to the fam. I'd be delighted if you said this is the first time I've collected from you. But you know what I really like is when I see people say, Sourcebook was my first ever collector, and gave me the encouragement to keep on going. Bettina Jaffe, we just got something from you. Best if you just drop one thing on here because I'm old and my memory's not so good. I could possibly buy 2 things from you, which isn't a tragedy from your perspective, but it means there's someone I'm not going to get to. Aria 6000 has this nice triptych of flowers. Or should that be triptych? I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually read that out loud. I've only seen it written. For the longest time, there's a English word awry, which means things go awry, they go wrong. And because I'd only ever seen it in writing, I pronounced it Ori for the longest time. Ridnine, this looks great. I bet this is going to be more than 15 Tez. Yeah, I thought it was. Sorry about that. But then as the breaks, I set the rules so I can't break them for one when everyone else is kind of coming in under the limit. Tina or more. Tina, did I just buy something from you? Let's have a look at your collection because I think I might have just got something. No, I didn't. And I am just confusing the names. So this is a great one. Very distinctive style. I have a feeling that if I saw this style, I would recognize it, even if I had problems with the name. Okay, we're back up here. And we're scrolling back down. Straight today, we don't know where to go for that. Ooh, 1,005 Tez. I saw this. This is a bit of a buxom wench, which isn't always my favourite, but 1,000 I'm always happy to support and encourage. So we're going to get one of those anyway. Really, I've got to take issue with the anatomy here. This is a little bit exaggerated, I have to say. Ridnine. Fingers crossed, Ridnine. Let's hope this one's comes in below the... yeah, there we go. Very happy to collect something from you. I do like those those all white pieces. I'm just following a program and a budget. Speaking of which, let's see how we're going with this budget. Oh, not bad, not bad. Still 150 to go. Could be another 10. Now I might run out of time before I run out of art and money. Gilda, a silent person. Description is one of my poems. That's always good. I like the pairing of text and 102.50. Well, I'll give you a poem to read. A woman with eyes devoid of colour, adorned with flowers. In a painting, I captured myself and shared the earthly brows and flowers. Well, you certainly did. You captured her essence. Photos that I found contain with the occasion. There's two of them as a piece, and CNS art. First time I see this stream, so that's right. A section hand-woven fabric made of cotton. So this is a photograph of the very start of the weaving process. What do you think? Tell me. Well, you can't tell me in the comments anymore, but I'd be interested in what you think of when someone has sold an NFT, physical artwork. Should they then be at liberty to go off and sell the artwork itself, the physical? And should they just draw it, put it on ice? Morning, dear bearded. Like mushrooms. I don't really have a problem with people selling artwork. I never expected to get delivered. I don't really keep anything on the wall except for Tempest from Beatrice and see behind me. It's USDT, the artist name, but I don't really have wall space. As you can see, my wall space is taken up with instruments now. Alright, let's get this one of one from Dear B. Still need confirmation whether Dear Bearded and Papa Bearded are related in any way. I asked once before, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is great pencil work. Well done. That seems really mean, doesn't it? Have such a rigid control. I've already bought this Sunset Egret. Another Atlas Romani 7. We come back to these, you know, but so many people are coming in bang on budget, so I really have to give them precedence on the first place. We've got Royal Cape. I haven't seen you for ages. Royal Cape, I have a feeling I only see when I do these Buystreams. Not complaining, but feel free to pop up and have a chat on the timeline any old time. Because murder is wrong, it certainly is. This reminds me of that singing butler, Jacopo Triano, that I've been putting in the feed recently. Okay, so 10 editions. I was chatting, let's just make sure I got one. Yeah, got it. Earth 15 as much hair. Or a wild rabbit, one of the two. I think hares have slightly longer back legs and slightly longer ears, so I'm prepared to believe that this is a rabbit as stated. It certainly should be quite very effective in snakes. Now this looks very like some of the things that are in basic collection. Let me check and see which one did you show me. You showed me this one. Let me see whether this is a one of one. So of course, okay. Thank you for popping up, Zane. I think it's not a bad idea. You have a foot in both camps, in basic and in object.com, because you never know when someone's going to come collect it for the just about. I've spent a fortune on my exhibitions in basic. I'm not thinking of topping up anytime soon. If anyone has got something up to 0.01 and I haven't bought at least something from them from one or both of the basic editions, let me know and I'll come back and make a note. I think I'm pretty much done with that now. Now it's 9:53. I'm going to have to sign off very soon to go and do my work-based conference call. Love, pain, freedom from you. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Let's see if we can go to more active. It's an open edition. 13, $7. Interesting. Normally when I see open editions, they are ultra cheap, even cheaper than the normal editions. This one is quite. It's still worth picking up. And Amazon. This time we can do something for you. And that's because this one is 10 tens. I'm grateful to those who've been following my sidebars. I've been trying to branch out into music videos, doing tests of AI things. I really appreciate when people read the articles, comment, and keep that flame alive, because I'm very interested. I'm not quiet quitting on NFTs, but I am exploring some other things. Vulnerability Woman from Antigua. Thank you very much, Antigua. Let's see how we're doing on the web now. 7763, probably number a little bit now. Nope. 77. So just scrolling for a moment. Advantage from Sajid. I think photographers well on object.com. I think they get underserved on some other platforms, but they definitely get some eyes on their work on object. And Zane is now uploading the gallery on me. T-shirt. Wow. Love your stuff. Love architectural games. And this is to a number of different ones. Gold, new collection, one of one. Fucking sold. One I'm not sure about. I'm going to go for this corner. Again, it's like a real treat when I can get the one of one for 10-15 Tez. At that price, I'm only ever expecting to get editions. I was lucky a lot of the time. And I have to, I'm not going to say it's insulting to buy for that. I have to assume if someone prices it at these levels, then they wanted to sell at these levels. But these are new stuff, and this is going to have to be the last one. But I will come back, and the people who got it before the responses were long, I will come back. So let me just see where we ended up on 748. Amazing. Thank you all for taking. And I I'm not sure when I'll be able to do another one of these, but certainly we'll go back and collect from those who dropped these in that I haven't got around to yet. There's a little bit left in the wallet. So thank you all, and let's say goodbye.